All right, guess this song, and I'll let you pay me a Litecoin. Around the 80s or so, possibly early 90s. That's all the hint you're getting. Now, market's down, man. $260 billion market cap, man. I thought we were on the way to 300. What happened? Well, tonight is Monday, almost 10 p.m. Eastern. Bitcoin has been playing games around 6,900 all day long, all night. And that 6,800 marks are some critical, how do we say, support. But this is crypto. Resistance, support, does it really matter? When we just watched Bitcoin blast up $100 one day, $1,000 the next, like really? But we have some more good news from hacked.com. Germany's second largest stock exchange launches ICO, crypto trading platform. What? Why would they do such a thing? Börse Stuttgart, Germany's second largest stock exchange, is launching a full-fledged trading venue for cryptocurrencies and initial coin offerings in an effort to pioneer the financial industry's digital transformation. End-to-end infrastructure for digital assets. On Thursday, Börse Stuttgart announced it is creating end-to-end infrastructure for digital assets that will complement its recently developed Bison trading app, which is scheduled for release later this year. It's said to be the first crypto app to have full backing from a traditional stock exchange. A bit more to this article, but you get the point, and I don't need to sit here and talk on this particular one for numerous minutes. That's just the point. It's more. Yes, once again, for the 479th time, more really good news. I'm gonna keep saying this. All those examples, man, if Bitcoin got back down under 10K, boy, I'd buy a bunch. It touched 5,800 actually. Yep. You want some more? I can't do that. What do you mean? That's way better than the 10 you wanted. No? Well, yeah, but what if, it might go to 4, it might go to 3. I remember the 1,200. It'll go to 1,200. But you saw the value when it was going up past 10, 15, 20,000. All the things we all talked about, all the same things you studied and I studied, made perfect sense. What happened? It's way below 10K, 6,900 tonight. Oh. How about Litecoin? Oh my gosh. 73, 74 bucks. What? So, for how many more times I gotta keep hearing that squeaky ass door? Well, I feel like I live in a haunted house.
How long is it gonna take before you fix the squeaky door?
Man, you better put some WD-40 or something on there.
I did, and you said that doesn't work.
It lasted a long time.
What, a month?
No, numerous months. Oh, when there's something strange in Snip's bedroom, who you gonna call? Anyways, so look, we have these prices, and is it quite possible that it's bouncing around 6,000 Bitcoin, 70-something dollars for Litecoin, or thereabouts, is pretty much the end of it? Like, whatever is fixing to happen. Because I know there's quite a few people talking 10th, 11th, 12th, Bitcoin, cryptos are going to big heavy-duty crash, then it's going to rocket up. I just don't know if we're going to see this big heavy-duty crash. You got to remember, last month in July, we had, again, 4 days. Well, 4 days. Cliff's 4 days? Maybe. There weren't 4 days in a row, but there were 4 days of significant upswings in price that nobody saw coming. Now, I think one of those days, Bull Pony and even Marius Landman, I love the, I love, Marius is a nice guy. I like Bull Pony too. They got it right on the date. Webbot talked about July 2nd or something. They got it on the date too. But some of those other dates, no one really saw. It just happened. Oh, well, look at this. Which is why hodling sometimes, like milk does a body good, hodling does your cash flow good sometimes when, markets are getting all crazy like that. But, yeah, it got up to what? Almost touched 8,500. Bitcoin came back down. 6,900. Oh my gosh. Was that $1,600? Listen, each and every time these cryptos move up and big downs, all that stuff, there's like a point where it's like the point of no return, you could call it. The prices just never go back down to where they were, especially on the main coins, the Litecoins, the Bitcoins, the Ethereums of the world, many alts too. But the point is, all this good information, all this good news, I keep saying it. BTFD, buy the freaking dips. And if you're all tapped out and you're just going to have to wait it out, then you just got to wait it out. But for anyone, like, gosh, I'm ready to throw in the towel. Man, are you kidding me? If my fuse was this long, I'm over here. Let me get over the edge. I'm over here. This how much of my fuse has been lit. Let me, so you can see that. This is how much of my fuse of, I'm ready to throw in the towel has been lit out of as far as I can hold my hand so you can see it on the screen here. Go over here. Okay? That's where I'm at right now. I got light years to wait, if you know what I'm saying. I want to be rewarded for my patience. And I'll just talk about it on YouTube. I just gave a call on Ethereum Classic. Because I was going to say I talk about Patreon too. I just gave one on Ethereum Classic. I'm looking at a sea of red today. And holy crap, Ethereum Classic is doing good. It's up to $19. It was 17 when I gave the call out. However, right before I started my Patreon, like a few days before that, I gave that call when it was much cheaper, $15. And then I had 2 sell points. One was triggered, I think at $18 or whatever. So the other one got literally this close at $19. It got to like $18.90 something. That flipping close. But that's okay, because what I talked about was Ethereum Classic, Coinbase, final testing. We're getting ready to implement Ethereum Classic. Might not be a bad idea to get some of those suckers. But again, I got to give stuff like that to my Patreons first. It's only fair. But the point is, I talk on YouTube, I talk on Patreon, whether it's free or not, whatever. I just want to get information out to people. The things that I study, the things that I, think I know doing this. I think it's safe to say I've got a little idea of what's going on here. I'm not scared. I'm hodling. Got my same stash, got the same exact percentages, whatever my portfolio I've been talking about. My Litecoin, my Theta, my Digibytes, all that stuff, man. We'll see what happens, right? And my guy Rob is saying tonight and tomorrow is really, we ought to really get an idea of which way this market wants to go. And I'll go ahead and say now, I've seen a few times here recently where the whole world felt the same way for the same reasons are right now, where we need to wait till this day, and it's just kind of going sideways, hit this little low point, then goes sideways a little longer, and another third day, and then all of a sudden it starts tanking. Hits the bottom, and then boom, next thing you know, things are rocketing up. So the other side is, this could be it. This could be it. And now it's going to start going up. Bull Pony was saying Monday, Tuesday-ish. Ought to be a nice, pleasant surprise. Now, some of the rocketing that guys like him have seen until approximately the 10th or so, when the next downfall, like the big profit taking, should happen. I mean, I saw some of his stuff between 9 and 10 and 11 something $1,000 for Bitcoin, and I'm like looking at this saying, hold on, like this week? You mean this week? That kind of number? We're at 6,900 today. We'll see. Believe me, I want him to be right just as bad as you do. Bull Pony doesn't always get it right, but sometimes he does, and I always give credit when it's due. So hopefully, I'll be coming out here over the next few days, giving Bull Pony, and Marius too. Marius has been updating some stuff too, and give these guys some credit, because just like everybody, they get freaking trolls. Like me, they get trolls. They get the haters. They get the idiots. And then the market really rallies, and then they're all gone. They're quiet. Where'd they go? Hey, it's quiet over here. Then a nice little dip happens. Then they come out. I told you should have got out of that. Yeah, okay. I'll tell you what, you tell me that we should have got out of this as we continue forward like you have been doing. As the overall market continues to grow, get bigger and bigger and bigger. Again, you've got the second largest exchange in Germany jumping on the crypto bandwagon. How much more good news from major entities does a person need to come out here and throw at you almost daily before something in your head, if it hasn't clicked, clicks and says, I don't care what. This is the first time I actually felt like I don't care what the hell the price is today, right? You're going to have feelings like that because you're going to ultimately see the bigger picture. Now, I know I told you I was going to be short on this video, and then I started talking about something else related, which made me think of some other things to say that I wanted to say. And the next thing you know, you got a standard size length video. See how that works? Take care.